Over 1 billion faces are already in recognition systems worldwide. Clearview AI alone claims it has scraped over 30 billion images. That's 4 times the number of humans on Earth, pulled from Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn without permission. Right now, your face might be stored in a database you've never heard of. Of course, you didn't agree to it. And yet, every time you walk past a camera or post a selfie on Instagram, that database gets smarter. And here's the part nobody tells you. It's not just about identifying you anymore, it's about predicting you. Stop thinking at your face as just an image. It's a dataset. Every millimeter matters. The exact distance between your eyes, the length of your nose, the curve of your jawline, the depth of your eye sockets, the unique texture of your skin. Even things you can't see, like vein patterns under the skin or tiny asymmetries in your ears, can be measured. Facial recognition AI works in stages. First, it detects that a face is present in a photo or a video frame. Then it isolates key landmarks, typically 68 to 128 reference points, depending on the system. These landmarks include the corners of your eyes, the tip of your nose, the edges of your lips, and dozens of other stable points that don't change much as you age. From there, the AI uses a deep neural network, often a convolutional neural network, to transform that visual pattern into a long string of numbers called an embedding vector. This vector might be 128, 256, or even 512 dimensions, far beyond human intuition, and it's mathematically unique to your face. Think of it like compressing your identity into a digital DNA strand. Once your embedding is stored in a database, they no longer need the original photo. Anytime you appear on another camera, the AI generates a new embedding on the spot and runs a vector similarity search against its database. Even if the photo is grainy, even if you've grown a beard, aged 10 years, or are wearing sunglasses, the AI can still match you with remarkable accuracy. That means from a concert crowd, a stadium entrance, a random street corner, or even the blurred reflection in a shop window, you can be instantly recognized. And you can't simply change your face like a password. The mathematical fingerprint remains the same for life. Humans can recognize familiar faces about 97% of the time under perfect conditions. But AI can exceed 99.8% accuracy in lab tests. And unlike us, it doesn't get tired, distracted, or confused by age, makeup, or disguises. Modern systems can process millions of faces per second, matching you against an entire city's worth of footage in real time. It's fast enough to track you from one block to the next without you ever noticing, and it never forgets a face it's seen. This is how facial recognition works, currently being used in most places you visit daily, without telling you. Some high-end stores use AI to read micro-expressions, tiny muscle movements you can't control. Are you happy? They'll send a friendly salesperson. Anxious? They might show you cheaper options. You're being marketed to before you even know you're ready to buy. In Detroit, police get real-time alerts when AI thinks someone on the street matches a criminal record. It's called a real-time crime center. In 2020, Robert Williams, a man from Michigan, was arrested in front of his kids because the AI got it wrong. He spent 30 hours in jail for a crime he didn't commit. Clearview AI has scraped billions of your photos, weddings, vacations, random nights out, and turned them into a searchable facial database for police and private companies. There's no delete button. In China, jaywalk in the wrong place, and AI will snap your face and name onto a giant public screen. That goes straight to your social credit score, which can block you from travel, loans, and even jobs. And researchers have shown AI can detect diseases like Parkinson's or heart problems from a single selfie. Some insurers are interested. Imagine being denied coverage because of a photo you posted years ago. This isn't stopping it knowing who you are. Facial recognition is evolving into facial inference, systems that claim to read what you are. Studies show AI can predict political beliefs, sexual orientation, and even certain personality traits from nothing but facial features. In a Stanford study, algorithms guessed political leanings with up to 72% accuracy just from profile photos. Another study from the University of Melbourne showed AI correctly identified sexual orientation from dating profile images at a rate far higher than chance, sparking serious ethical concerns about profiling without consent. Now, connect that to employment. Hiring platforms already experiment with AI-driven video interviews that score candidates on trustworthiness and enthusiasm based on facial cues. It's not hard to imagine a world where you never even hear back from a job because the AI quietly decided you looked unreliable. At airports, the U.S. Transportation Security Administration is already piloting biometric boarding at more than 25 airports, faces, fingerprints, and irises combined. Imagine being denied boarding because a government watch list mistakenly links to your biometric profile. Insurance companies are testing predictive health analytics that combine facial scans with gait recognition and voice tone analysis to flag potential medical risks. A raised eyebrow, slower walking pace, or skin tone change could one day mean a higher premium or no coverage at all. And facial recognition isn't staying in its own lane. It's merging with voice recognition, gait analysis, even cardiac signature detection, a technology that can identify you by the rhythm of your heartbeat using radar. These modalities together create what experts call a multimodal biometric ID, a digital fingerprint of everything you are, from how you look to how you move to how your heart beats. In an AGI-driven world, this isn't just identification. It's a permanent behavioral passport, a system that follows you across borders, across platforms, across decades. And once it's linked to your profile, there's no taking it back. Right now, the average person's face appears on camera over 70 times a day in major cities. In the future, that could be hundreds, each frame instantly analyzed, scored, and stored. Your digital identity will be built in real time, updated every time you step outside, and sold to whoever can pay for it. When that happens, the scariest part won't be that AI knows your name. It'll be that it knows you better than you know yourself and makes decisions on your behalf without ever asking.